I don't see it. Oh, okay, I see it. It's on the ground. Well, that's right, David. It is on the ground, but it's very weak. It's very weak. The good thing is it's a very weak tornado. There was dust in the field coming up. We could see the condensation in the funnel there for just a minute. It's kind of in moving some grassland right now, but it appears like this thing is trying to grow, David. Right now it's a very weak tornado, but it's looking at it, it possibly could turn into a very large tornado at any time here. The good thing is it's in some grassland. Like I said, grassland. There's some houses that's to the back side of it. It looks like to the south of it, to the southwest. It's going to be it's going to pass over them. That they're okay, but it's going to be a pretty much open field from there on out. But right now it's just a very weak tornado, David, but at any time here it looks like this could turn into like a pretty good sized tornado. Right now I don't see any debris in the air. I did see the dirt coming up off that one field, but you can see that this is forming live right now from Bob Mills, SkyNews 9. We've been tracking this, and it's just going very slowly, but it looks like it's continuing to try to grow, David, here. So we'll just keep tracking it. Like I said, nothing in danger right now. It's in open field right now, grasslands and trees, and it just kind of drifted to the northeast, and we'll just stay on it and keep you updated, David. Go all the way in. Keep going. Take it. It's on the ground now, David. It's on the ground now. David's audio is real weak. I can barely hear him. Zoom in tight all the way to the ground. Keep going. Go all the way in as far as you can. Yep. Turn David's audio up. I can't hear him. I can hear him now. Zoom in on it. Yeah. Yes, it is. Okay, come out again. Come out. Good job. Good job. That's all right. Okay. Well, that's right, David. You're exactly right. It is roping out. It is getting weak, but that doesn't mean it's going to be over with. As Ben goes in a little tighter here, you can see the little rope right there, man. As we zoom in tight on it, go ahead, Ben. Get in there on it. It's kind of cool to watch one of these things die, but that doesn't mean it's over with. Now, just ramp back up again, David, here, but you can see it. There's still a lot of rotation in that. It's not on the ground right now, but it is going back up. But that one funnel right there on the right seems to be trying to regenerate there, but that's what we're watching right now. But the good thing is it was a very weak tornado, but it had the opportunity there a couple of times to turn into a really big tornado, but now it has died, but it's probably just going to recirculate again, David. We're in a really good spot. We'll keep tracking it. Jim Garner reporting live from Bob Mills, SkyNews 9, back to you. It's going to go, Ben. Well, that's right, David. I'm just right over the top of Surreal right now, shooting back to the northwest, and I believe that is on the, I can't really tell, but I believe that's going to be on the ground here just any minute as Ben takes a closer look there. I'm like right over the top of Surreal. I can tell you right now, out in front of this, the rain is getting heavier, and we're starting to get a lot of cloud-to-ground lightning. So this is really turning into a major storm here, David. You can see just what a picture from Bob Mills, SkyNews 9. People have seen this develop live on TV from the beginning to the end right here, and it is now producing another tornado. It is definitely, it's on the ground now. I got debris right there at the bottom, David. You can see it. It's starting to go through the trees, so we're starting to get some debris in the air. Right now, like I said, I'm right on top of Surreal, shooting back to the northwest right now as we track this tornado. Again, it's a very small tornado, which is good, but at any time this can produce a very large tornado. And right now it looks like it's kind of wanting to weaken a little bit, but it doesn't mean that it's going to ramp back up here at any time. Like I said, now I'm over top of Highway 277-19, shooting back to the west-northwest on the top of the town of Surreal here, and we'll just keep tracking it, David. It looks like it's starting to kind of dissipate a little bit, but again, as we've seen, this could probably produce another tornado here anytime. There's still a lot of action in this whole storm here, so we'll keep you updated. We're in a great spot. Jim Garner reporting live from Bob Mills, SkyNews 9. Back to you, David. Well, that's right, David. Right now I'm southeast of the town of Cement here, shooting back to the northwest. You see it right there. There's a small rope tornado starting to form right underneath that huge wall cloud. Now, we've seen this several times before. You get a small tornado like this, and then it grows right into that wall cloud. As you pull back wide, I'll show you what we mean. Here you can see that wall cloud. You can see the front edge of it right there. There's a small little finger tornado right there. That all could possibly come together, David, and then that drops that huge tornado on the ground. But again, as we go back in tight here, we'll see if it's on the ground right now. I'm starting to see a lot of rain, starting to rain wrap around that. You can see the rain curtains right there, but you definitely got a small tornado on the ground right there. Like I said, I'm moving up onto almost on the east side of Cement here, shooting back to the northwest. So again, just a very impressive shot here for Bob Mills, SkyNews 9, as we track this storm. It's starting to weaken a little bit, but you can see that this whole thing is starting to rotate. That whole wall cloud is turning there, David. So again, this has got the potential to drop a really large tornado. There's a lot more cloud to ground right. They've shut it down at 44 here, so nobody can get on it going westbound, because trying to keep them from traveling right into that massive tornado you're seeing live here for Bob Mills, SkyNews 9. That is a huge tornado, David, and the trouble is we can see it for a little bit and then it gets wrapped up in rain again, but we have a pretty good shot of it with this new HD camera. Is really cutting through the rain for us a little bit. I can't see it with my naked eye, but you can barely make it out right there, as Ben Smith doing a great job of holding that tornado in the center of the screen here. Like I said, I'm sitting right on 44 in the H.E. Bailey Spur, shooting back to the west, looking at this violent tornado. Jim Garner reporting live from Bob Mills, SkyNews 9. Back to you. Okay, I've lost Marty again. Could be. That's all right. Just concentrate on that picture. Well, that's right, David. I'm still over the river. I'm going to be just a couple of miles southeast of Max Westheimer Airport, shooting back, and you can see more of it coming into view. You can see that large wedge shape on the ground right there. Like I said, we're just coming over the river. I'm just about coming up a mile and a half southwest of Max Westheimer Airport now, shooting back as that tornado tracks along the ground there. But again, just another very large damaging tornado. It's kind of not in a real populated area right now, David, but if it runs up here into Norman here, it's going to get really, really bad. Jim Gardner reporting live from Bob Mills, SkyNews 9, back to you. Well, you can zoom in there. Just zoom in on